That's about as American as it gets, bro.
It's America.
Is this thing on?
Check 1 2 1 2.
It's fucking crazy.
They're invincible, indestructible, and he's living for like 10,000 years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hunt for Greatness podcast.
About how shit works, just ask me on the podcast, I'll explain it to you. So put your headphones on, and then you'll be able to hear. I think everybody's mic should be on. Welcome, people, to the Hunt for Greatness podcast. I got two of my absolute favorite people on tonight. Welcome, Brandon Pinkleton, to the podcast. You want to keep that thing super close, so get comfortable, and then kind of you can adjust that mic stand however you want it. And Bradley, the king of the dick sling Barker. You like that? King Sling. Bradley King Sling Barker.
Yeah.
Boy, slinging that meat stick,
So
boy.
since last week, I have had a couple people come up and say 200 to 300.
They didn't make it past the first hour. No.
A couple people made it past
Oh,
the first
no.
hour.
We did a
And
podcast
they-
last week,
yeah.
and after the first hour, it got raunchy.
All they wanted to talk about was the second hour.
So maybe we should
200
have
to 300?
started with the second hour. It
I
was
say
me,
yeah.
Kim Gaskins, and Bradley last
And
week.
we went down a rabbit hole.
We went down 10 rabbit holes, didn't we?
I mean, we tried.
All right, so Brandon, scoot this way a little bit and show your hat to the camera right there. Just square up. My man's got a fuck Trump hat on, y'all. Walked up in the crib with it, and I was like, Bradley's gonna want that hat.
Yeah.
You were like, damn, I gotta have
I
it.
like the hat. Yeah. I don't really wear hats, but I would display it proudly in my home.
So they went ahead with the impeachment.
Yeah, I saw that. That was today. They voted on that.
Yeah, so now there's gonna be a trial.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think is gonna happen in the trial?
I mean, it's gonna be Clinton all over again. I think. I mean, I think he's gonna get impeached and like censured, but there's not gonna be any removal or anything.
If he does get impeached, you win $20 from me because he can't run again. You realize that, right?
Oh.
I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah.
So if he is technically
Wow,
we
yeah,
bet
so-
that I bet that Trump will win a second term, and Bradley and Kim Gaskins bet against me.
And
So
when Clinton got impeached, that was the end of his
he can't-
second
you
term.
cannot run again
so
if you get
he couldn't
impeached.
run anyway.
Yeah.
No shit, I did not
Did I?
know that.
I mean,
Wow.
it could get you your bet, though. If they fall through, this whole next election is just going to be a cakewalk for Republicans.
Yeah. I mean, if the impeachment falls through,
100%.
it's going to be Trump 2020.
Landslide?
I mean, yeah. Why else would they wait till, like, the year of an election? to be
Well,
like, hey,
yeah.
we're going to impeach you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're mad about what happened in the previous election. They've had 3 years and some change to think about it. This
They've
is
been-
just a
Yeah.
publicity move.
Yeah, for sure. And they've been talking about impeaching Trump since before he even got elected. They've been like for real. They've been talking about impeaching him ever since that. So it's like, of course that happened. So he's getting impeached because he was using some like funds as leverage over Russia to get blackmail on Biden, right? Isn't that what we're looking at here, guys?
Kind of the insider trading of either I'll tell on you if you don't tell me this, and a whole
Yeah.
bunch of other this, that, and the other. I mean, a normal day. In
Get real
politics,
close to that thing.
A normal day in politics is all it was. And,
Blackmail,
Yeah,
bribery, extortion.
you know, being a person of a free nation.
Yeah.
That's how our political system works, and they're just mad at him because he's basically a mockery of what is politics today.
Right.
He could have done the best job on the planet, and people were gunning for it.
So how do you feel about Trump? I know your hat says fuck Trump, but how do you feel about him?
I mean, dropping the bucket in my world, really. He just, economic standpoint, did good, but the political office of president's really just a figurehead. And as far as, like, the face of my nation, like, it's kind of an embarrassment to be like, this dude sitting at the UN running his mouth, He literally can't spell half the words that are written on his teleprompter. He don't know how to read half of them. He's got the worst vocabulary of anybody I know, and he's the voice of my nation. But I mean, he's failed out of billions of dollars and bounced back how many times? So he's got some kind of something in his brain that's got something to give.
Yeah.
So I don't, it's like this weird washing machine in my head of thoughts of Trump. Like, he don't infuriate me like he does most people. Like, foot in the mouth situation, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. But
Yeah.
as far as my personal life, like, I've not got millions of dollars betting the Wall Street, so he affects me nothing.
Yeah.
So that's where I sit with it.
Well, I have money in a
Kinda agree
401k
with that.
that is doing really well. So it's like,
And you think that's due in particular to Trump?
well, it wasn't doing well when Obama was in office. And then when Trump took office, it went up a lot. I mean, it did terrible when Obama. Well, it depends on how you invest your money. But I have a 401k, which I do aggressively. I have it set on aggressive. So they invest aggressively. Do you have 401k through Ashley?
I don't. I'm not eligible for it yet.
When you are
Yeah,
eligible.
I'm gonna do it for sure.
All right, so when
Yeah.
you're younger, they say do it more aggressively, basically.
Yeah.
And so mine's set on like aggressive mode, where they're investing like I barely have any bonds. It's all in stocks. Like
Yeah.
bonds are like guaranteed money. So like that's a safe bet. So
Yeah.
when you get older, you do less aggressive, which would be more money in bonds, meaning that you're not going to lose that money if the stock market tanks,
Right.
basically.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it might not be due to Trump, but the economy is doing well right now. But if his whole beef with China, that could really fuck us up, dude, economically. Like him
Sure.
putting those tariffs on China. If they don't fold, I think if China doesn't fold or Trump doesn't fold on that whole deal they got going on, then he won't get reelected. But if China folds and they give in to our tariffs, dude, he's definitely getting reelected because our economy is going to boom. But right now, he fucked a lot of people by doing that.
That
Like,
would be seen as a win for sure.
yeah, for sure. And like the thing about it is, the ripple effect of that, we don't see that because you have like a business in Kansas that sells whatever the fuck they grow in Kansas, potatoes or whatever. It sounds like they might grow
Anything agricultural.
yeah, so they grow some vegetables in Kansas. Well, they sell 90% of those vegetables to China. Well, putting that tariff on China, China's not going to buy those vegetables, so that those people in Kansas are going to sell their vegetables in the United States, putting a lot of like local farmers out of business. Because a local farmer can't sell their vegetables for the price that those farmers that were selling to China are selling to. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it kind of fucks our local guys out of,
Yeah.
being able to sell their vegetables for a certain price. So, I mean, it's just a huge ripple effect that we really we're not farmers,
Yeah.
so we really don't know how
Yeah.
Trump directly does affect, the President of the United States does directly affect some people in this country. You know what I mean? It's not really us too much.
Yeah.
No, he's out there playing checkers in business when most people are playing chess.
Yeah.
He went for that immediate effect.
Yeah.
Do you think
Which
that-
is surprising to me because of how much acumen for business he has. Like you said, like he went broke and came back a couple times. You know what I mean? Like it's surprising to me. I just feel like his whole like diplomacy across the board, like it's really surprising because I feel like in business, I feel like you have to have some sort of tact. at the
you have to
very
have a
least.
long game,
You know what I mean? Right. And,
like see the
and-
big picture.
And maybe he has that we can't see. But
Maybe.
I mean, it seems like he's been flying to the seat of his pants for like 3.5 years. And like, what is the end game? You know?
I mean, realistically, nothing terrible could happen between us and China because if that would happen, the whole world would have to step in. If America and China just cut ties
Yeah.
completely, we would cripple not two economies, but we would cripple the world's economy.
Isn't
It
that
would have
scary,
a
dude?
butterfly effect for sure.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I mean, economic crash. Like you think about the Great Depression, dude. People didn't have food to eat.
Well, like they said, I read like a statistic somewhere that said like the Great Recession of '08. They said like
Oh, the real estate
Yeah,
homeowners.
which
thing?
I mean
the
affected
bubble. The
right.
bubble.
Well,
yeah.
I mean that affected not just obviously like real estate market, but I mean it affected everything across the board. Like they said that like equaling inflation or whatever, that they said that was worse. That was a worse recession than what the Great Depression was. Like it worse on our country economically.
But not for the people though. Like the people
Well,
were
I mean,
eating. The people didn't have food in the Great Depression though.
yeah,
like
I
that's
mean,
terrible.
Things were different, obviously.
Yeah. Can you imagine
didn't have
that,
a Dust
dude?
Bowl.
Can you imagine like if we had a Great Depression with 300 million or 380 million people in this country?
Oh god, dude. Well, back then they were so dependent on like the government and local governments to actually help
Right.
provide for the needs. That when something like that happened, it was literally the ripple effect hit you in your home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the stock market crashed and everything fell out in '08 with real estate, like there's so much more capitalism and independent businesses that people kind of found niches to just get by in.
Mm-hmm.
And since everybody's mortgage flipped, like they couldn't just take back everybody in the country's home.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, I mean,
that's true.
The banks had to bite the bullet and the government had to write the checks.
The banks really didn't bite the bullet. The banks got bailed out.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean? And then they were handing out bonuses of
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of dollars to the people who fucked up in the first place, who should have been penalized. But it's us, like the homeowners,
Yeah.
that got penalized. That's crazy, dude. So, do you think the military changed your perspective on like politics at all?
I mean, I had a different perspective on like the wars and things that happen because they're not there for good reason. Like the political gain and Hillary Clinton's side chess game with Russia that got us into Afghanistan and everywhere else in Syria. Like the politics behind it are dirty, but like seeing the positive effects on people's lives in other countries was a kind of an eye-opening thing.
What do you mean by that?
Like, yeah, not a lot of people in like Afghanistan really wanted you there if they were there growing opium and things like that. But at the same time, like all the people that were getting like shot for no reason or getting their arms cut off for speaking out against a tribe leader and stuff like that, they were getting help. Like seeing kids and stuff being affected by us, just having a presence there, not even getting into firefights all the time in certain provinces, but just like being there will keep the bad people away.
Yeah.
Like had a direct impact on people's lives, and like that's the kind of thing I try to take home, because like if you just sit back and think about like the only reason I'm here is because of an opioid crisis that they're trying to actually keep going, not end. Like they're protecting these heroin fields, like like you kind of get thwarted in the head of what you're putting yourself through for the wrong reason. But like all the positives that you do get to see are like the game changer for me. And like I don't know, I don't really necessarily respect all of America's political agendas throughout the world, putting our foot in everybody's door, but at the same time, like going there and seeing it, I guess it's a rationale, a justification in my head just to keep my own sanity, but like I do see the positive effects that it does have.
Well, it makes sense what you just said. I mean, I've seen a lot of like videos about how like these kids love the soldiers over there because they're keeping bad shit from happening, like you're saying.
Yeah, like my interpreter lives in America now. Like I was the last American to work with this dude. His name's Tyler Smith now. His name was like Eider Sharama. It was like 82 syllables long.
Holy shit.
Well, they get their dad's name, their dad's dad's name, their dad's 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 name,
Oh,
and all the
shit.
way down the line. So if you're like a 16th generation of this family, like you've got
Holy
like fucking
shit.
15 names.
No
Wow.
shit.
And
Yeah.
like it's just their dad's name repeated, all their dad's names.
Like their dad's first name?
Yeah, and then they add a name after that, and that would be that kid's name. So if his dad's name was Obama, then it would be Obama Simlamo, and then Obama Simlama's kid would be
Ali.
Obama Simlata Alid, and
Yeah.
then just keep adding them to it,
Yeah.
and that's how they do
Damn,
it.
that's crazy.
And I was the last American to work with this dude, so I start getting phone calls from like, what are these people, customs, but for like the immigration type people. They start calling me on my cell phone, which was weird. and asking me questions about this guy. And I was like, yeah, man, he's more American than most Americans I know. I
Yeah.
was like, he was walking around in an American soccer jersey in the middle of Iraq. I'm like, if that's not saying, hey, shoot me,
Yeah.
I don't know
Holy
what is.
shit.
Wow.
This dude actually lost his whole family on Christmas. He went home on leave when we were on a
What?
deployment. And one of the last big bombs to go off in Iraq was in Baghdad at the hospital back in like 2008, I think that was. 2007, 2008. The last big IED blast. Like somebody put an 800-pound IED in a hospital and blew up the
Oh
wing.
my
Damn.
god, dude.
That dude was like a block away, and his whole family got killed immediately.
Oh my
Holy
god.
And like, he still wasn't mad. Like, he just seen the good of the war. Like, Saddam was gone, and all these people were getting kicked out. And like,
Damn.
but he was like putting his life on the line, his family's life on the line. Like, he had to wear a disguise when he would go out a base and then like take it off and be a normal person out there. And then when he would come in for duty, like he'd have to like hide and get in the trunk of a car to come on the base so people wouldn't know he was working with us.
No
Holy shit. So he's like a CI essentially.
Basically, but I mean, when he was going out on patrols or doing something with us, he would just wear a face mask and he would just interpret like his job. He wasn't like telling us or anybody important with us because this dude had been working with America for 13 years, so he didn't know where any bad guys were. He was he was with us the whole time.
Yeah.
He just had to keep his identity a secret the whole time he was doing it.
So immigration was calling you trying to get citizenship for that guy.
Yeah. And so he works in
Damn.
Alabama.
So you're like a
now.
character witness for that guy.
Exactly. And like I
Damn.
still talk to him on Facebook. Dude's cool as shit. Like,
And he's Middle Eastern dude.
yeah, just he drives a Ford Mustang because that's American.
Yeah.
Listen to country music, and like would just ask questions about America every night.
Wow.
We would sit out there and drink some jacked up chai tea that was just like so much caffeine your ears would ring. He
Hell
got
yeah.
me terribly addicted to an energy drink called Wild Tiger in a black can. It had nicotine in it and a bunch of things I couldn't
Oh
pronounce.
my
shit.
god, they got nicotine in the fucking energy
You
drink.
know, I've withdrawn off heroin.
Yeah.
Bad, right?
Yeah.
We can all agree that
Not good.
it's pretty uncomfortable.
It is. It is.
Not the greatest.
Yeah.
Withdrawing off that was 3 times worse.
Are you
No
serious?
shit.
When I came home and ran out of those, like, it felt like I was having seizures,
Oh
heat
my
strokes,
God.
cold chills. Like, you roll all my detoxes I've ever put myself through into one, and it was that energy.
You're
drink.
shitting me.
Yeah,
That's
you can't
crazy.
even buy the one they sell in the Middle East and certain parts of Europe in America. Like, you can get a toned down version that has the nicotine in it off of some websites, but you can't get the full one.
Dude, that is insane.
Yeah.
The full one's got heroin in
It's
it
a
for
pass.
sure.
It's a pass for me.
Full one's got opium in
Yeah.
it.
It had
Yeah.
something
It's
in
a
it.
hard pass.
It's a hard pass.
We go out on the patrol, not sleep, like, because the time difference. I'd stay up all night to make my phone calls home to my daughter and get that. Back in the day, it was like MySpace and Skyping.
Yeah.
So I get my Skype in if we were on a fob or something with my kid, like, just to see her face. So I wouldn't sleep the whole night before, and then I'd have like an 18-hour patrol the next day. You know, it's hard to stay awake when it's hot outside, but you drink one of those and you're good for a couple days. Like, you're in
Jesus
there.
Yeah.
Christ. I wonder if it has that what's it called, cud or that stuff they chew on, that plant they fucking
yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's
yeah,
that
Pirate movie.
Yeah, from the pirate movie with the fucking the guy from Castaway, Tom Hanks.
Never
Oh,
traveled. Tom
Captain. I want to say Captain Ron.
It's Captain Phillips.
Captain Phillips. Yeah.
Yeah, they're chewing on that cud or
No
whatever it
shit.
is. I
Yeah.
wonder if it had that shit in it.
I'm actually terrified to look it up because it
Oh
probably
my
means
God,
I'm
I
going
wonder-
to die at the age of 40.
I wonder if it's got like mesothelioma and that shit and like
I wonder if
fucking-
you have mesothelioma.
I don't know, but I applied for the earplug lawsuit because that looked
Really?
legit.
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
legit as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I seen the number and I finally got one I could call. I was like, I don't have mesothelioma or the diabetes
Yeah.
shit, but I had one I could call, and I
Hell
called that
yeah.
motherfucker. And now I'm on a waiting list, so we'll see. I'll probably
Hell
get
yeah.
like 25 cents because there were so many people in the military back then.
Class action.
Yeah, it's
baby.
class action lawsuit, right?
So you
Yeah.
take like the 100 million people that were in the war back then and divide that up by their $1 million lawsuit. We're all
I
gonna
wonder
get
how
a
many people
buffalo
really
people.
were in it.
Dude, they were letting anybody
I
in
don't
when
know.
I was in there.
Dude, that energy drink is insane. I can't believe that's a thing.
Yeah. Even that they have nicotine in it. Like,
Even that they
I
have
don't know
nicotine in
what
it.
else was in it, but
That shit had embalming fluid in it, bro.
I'm off the energy drinks.
Are you?
Yeah.
Damn, son,
Yeah, I was
you're
drinking-
really growing,
I was
dude.
drinking a
You're
couple
really
bags
out.
today.
You look vibrant, dude. Your skin
Yeah.
looks vibrant.
Somebody told me
I
they
mean,
thought
I ain't
lost
gay,
weight.
dude, but you're a beautiful human being, dude.
Man, I appreciate that.
I mean,
I got you.
You got a nice, like, dude, the way your skin sits on your skull.
Right?
I mean, it's good.
It was the heroin.
Dude, it had to be the heroin that
Yeah.
preserved your
That's what I'm
skin
thinking.
so
That's what I'm thinking.
much, bro.
That's
It's
what I
like
tell
some
people.
shit they're putting in the heroin in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
This article says how a local energy drink became an icon of the Iraq War. The Wild Tiger combat-proven liquid.
Tiger.
The Wild Tiger combat-proven liquid energy grenade that allowed soldiers to see sounds,
Oh
stay
my
awake
God.
for 3 days without inconvenience of blinking, smell explosives, and beat them to submission.
That's wild.
Tastes like you're drinking acid, but once the pain fades, you will know the power of a god.
Oh my god, dude!
That's the
Wild
description
Tiger.
of this on the internet.
Is
Jesus
that like a legit
Christ.
description or is that like a review?
What did it taste like? Shit,
Yeah.
Like, if you mix, what's that?
gasoline.
A little bit of ethanol
Ether. Yeah.
mixed with what's that lucid drink that
Absinthe.
absinthe mixed with a Monster and put some
Oh.
black licorice in there for flavor.
Absinthe
Yeah, that's
tastes
what
like
absinthe
black
tastes
licorice.
like.
Yeah.
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 A little bit stronger on the licorice. It
So
was
you would
like-
just drink like how big was a can? Was it like this?
It was like the mini Red Bulls now.
What?
Oh, yeah,
How many
like a
of them
little-
would you drink?
like a
One?
little-
Yeah, about
8.5
one at a time. Yeah.
No shit.
Maybe a solid 10. It
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
It
yeah.
was the Middle East. They had weird sizes. You know?
Damn, probably not the metric system.
Small can, and you drink one can, and it's
Yeah.
like
I never drank 2 of them at one time. Like that would be a death wish.
Did y'all ever mix it with liquor?
No, I mixed it with ethanol one time.
ethanol for what, dude? To run your fucking tank off of?
No, we thought like maybe the ethanol, since it was basically alcohol, would
Yeah.
do something.
Did it?
I don't know. I was too sick to realize if I was drunk.
I feel like that Wild Tiger would make you like shart every time you went to fart. I
Yeah.
feel like a shart would come
You're
out.
like you fart flames.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you fart and it's just like a black fucking smoke that covers the back of your
Yeah.
fucking combat pants, dude.
No shit.
Dude, Wild Tiger.
And you couldn't open the windows or the doors if you were in a Humvee, so everything that happened in there stayed in there.
Oof.
Wow.
Did anybody ever shotgun one of those things?
Yuck.
I bet you they did.
Yeah,
I
of course
bet you
they
they did.
Had to.
Speaking of shotgun, tell me what you think about this for our 100th podcast.
Okay.
I've been thinking about it.
Oh shit.
So we're going to get some balloons, of course.
yeah.
We're going to celebrate, dude. I think this is 92, I believe.
I think it's 93.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn,
I think we did 92.
Boy. Nick Lachey shit, boy. Oh, 98 degrees is Nick Lachey, boy.
I think
93. We at an A. We're at an A
Yeah.
minus right now at a 93,
yeah.
boy.
I think me and Kim last week was 93 because I think we talked about.
Now we talking about 94, bro.
I mean, maybe
Shit.
this might be 93.
I think this is 93. But anyway, so balloons, of course.
Well, obviously.
All right, you're going to have to take a relapse on your energy drink because we're shotgunning energy drinks at the beginning, and we're going to just start yelling at each other after that for the first couple minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to get some of them confetti things,
Yeah.
pop those off up in here.
Yeah.
Celebrate, air horn, couple air horns
Get, like,
maybe.
a banner made.
A banner. We need a 100th episode banner.
Yeah.
It's me and Tim and Bradley are going to do the 100. Actually, I think Jordan Jennings might join too.
So Tim told me I saw Tim at work yesterday.
Yeah, yeah,
He's excited for 100.
yeah, yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
Are we gonna do it in here? We should do it like in the living room or something.
Nah, we're gonna do it right here.
It's gonna be tight.
We gonna do it right here. I might buy another microphone for it, dude. Might go on and cop a number
Boom.
4 for the 100.
Where's the couch?
I gave it to Kim.
Oh,
Yeah, but I thought this would be like better. I like it better.
Well, as long as you
I
like
think
it.
I just like that we're. I don't know. I would like to have a table like that table in my kitchen.
Yeah, I feel like a love seat right here.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, our new studio is going to be
Oh,
top fucking
of
notch.
course it is.
Will
Top
there
of
be
the line.
room for fireworks?
Dude, we need to shoot a bottle rocket off in this room.
Agreed.
Fuck it.
Obviously.
Dude, how that shit would go like pew, 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 pew.
I don't know. I think it'd probably just like get lodged in the
In the
fucking
drywall? You think?
Yeah.
Fuck,
You
I
need
don't.
to have Cooper here, though. I've been lobbying for almost 100
Yeah.
episodes now for this thing to happen.
For a
You
Cooper punch.
Where I
in the
punch
face.
him?
In the
Yeah.
face. That's all I've asked for.
Ah, in the face.
I kind of do want to punch him right in his fucking
I
mouth.
think if you go through the comments of every podcast, it's in there at least
Punch
once.
Coop.
Yeah. Oh, I've
Punch
seen it. Yeah.
Coop.
Yeah.
It's there.
You're pretty consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you that. I will give
You gotta
that.
respect. You gotta respect.
Gotta respect the
consistency.
consistency.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I got engaged, was
Yeah,
persistence.
congratulations.
Boom. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
So you're married or you're engaged?
Engaged.
So are you excited?
I can't actually get this off.
Oh God,
Like, I got to go get it cut.
really?
Really?
Did the dental floss thing, did the everything that the internet had to offer.
Yeah.
I had like a giant paper cut on the side from the dental floss, like getting buried in there.
Can you fit something between your finger and that ring on the top side of it?
Yeah, paper clip thing. Paper.
I'm just
closed
wondering
ring.
because if you can fit something in there, I might can get it off with one of them oscillating saws.
Yeah, the Dremels.
Yeah, like something to protect your
Oscillating sauce.
something
Spinning
to
in circles.
protect your skin,
Yes.
like in case I kind of
And I got
go into it.
A guy used a wooden clothespin on his video that he put up where he couldn't get it off without cutting it. And me and Sarah watched that one, and I think that's going to be the move here.
Huh.
Is I'm just wedge a wooden pin in there. But if I get like a nick, I'm willing to deal with that because when I try to do anything with this hand now, it swells up and it's just.
What about some
bad.
grease?
Shit. Yeah, I was gonna say
Done
a little,
that.
little margarine.
Spat on it.
Spat, grease,
Semen?
Windex, everything.
Bradley's got a
So-
gang of semen ready to go right now. If you need some, he
I
can.
think that's actually sticky after a point.
Yeah, but right all out of the dick hole, dude. It's
Immediately,
slick,
yeah.
bro.
It's
You got
warm,
it.
too.
He actually has to shoot it onto your hand for it
Yeah.
to really work. That's what we've heard. I
I
mean,
thought that was for jellyfish.
we've been we've been waiting. We've been waiting on somebody to not be able to get a ring off so we can shoot skeet right up on
Yeah, I
it.
feel like my whole life has led up to this moment.
That's what I mean. I feel like you were destined. I'm kind of afraid.
Don't take
for you,
this away from me, Brandon.
I'm kind of
All right,
afraid for
y'all
you to
are,
do it because you might just die after because you're fulfilled your destiny.
Yeah.
That'll
you know
be
what I mean?
episode 200.
Okay, fair.
If it's still here, 100
Episode
podcasts
200,
from
you
now,
come on his hand.
You got it.
I love that
All
idea.
right. Okay.
I'm down for that.
Yeah. I'll just have to come later.
Dude, if that's the case, I'm going to do 100 episodes in like 4 months.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
to
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
see
yeah.
you come on his
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah. You'll be on speed dial. We're not going to forget. This is documented at this point.
Were you
I live like a block from here.
Oh.
Were you do you really?
Nice.
Were you nervous to ask her to marry you?
Yes.
Were you?
Really?
Did you knew she was going to say yeah or you didn't know or what?
I didn't know.
Yeah. You were like pretty sure?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah.
That's the weird that don't go away.
She's awesome, dude. She really
Yeah.
is like fucking awesome chick, dude. That's awesome. You guys are getting married.
Yeah, because I hadn't been exactly batting 1,000 in like the months leading up to that, so it was kind of
Oh.
terribly weird timing. But it was like, I don't know. And then I had the ring, and I was like, I was so paranoid once I had it because she's Snoopy. So I always kept it like with me, so I'd be on jobs and shit and have this ring in a bag, and like in the tree industry, you don't exactly work with Class A characters. So
Yeah. A
Yeah.
little shady.
By
A
the
little
time it
shady.
came time to ask, I was just like, it's got to be now. Like, I can't live with this anxiety anymore. Because even when I wasn't worrying about the ring, I was worried about the answer. And so it was just like, it's going the fuck down. Like
Like
yes
get
or
it
no.
over with.
Yeah.
Like let's do it.
Pull the Band-Aid off.
Yeah. I
talked
did
to
it
her-
at a Ravens game one time.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah.
Propose to a girl?
I did.
No, you did.
She said no, clearly.
Bradley Barker proposed to a woman,
I
dude.
did, yeah.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
dude.
She said no at the game.
What?
Nah, I'm kidding.
Oh my god! I'm about to say, pull that shit up, Jamie. Let's watch that.
No. Yeah,
So she said yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened? Because
I
you're
mean,
obviously not married. I
we
mean,
didn't get married. You know, we didn't.
she was the love of your life, though, or
Yeah.
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 Damn, dude.
You know who
this?
it is.
Okay. See, I was thinking this from a past life.
No.
This is from.
one.
Okay, I do know who that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
2
Well.
months ago, actually.
Hey, what do you think's gonna happen on these fights? Do you know who's fighting?
Bro, haven't even looked at
Okay,
it. I
I'm
know,
gonna tell you. Do you know anything about
it's
UFC, Brandon?
Kamaru and Colby, right?
Kamaru and Colby are fighting. What you
Kamaru's
think?
gonna fuck him up.
All right, buddy. Well,
I know Colby's your
I
boy.
might have some money on that one.
Oh,
for
yeah?
you. I might, dude. I hadn't decided yet.
Oh wow.
Colby's fucking.
Colby's
his,
a beast, though.
dude. His fucking just stamina. is ridiculous, dude. He's gonna work that dude.
Whatever.
He's gonna work him, dude. You think Kamaru's gonna fucking maul him, dude?
I feel like he is. Yeah.
You
With a
think
name
so?
like that, he should.
He's the
Kamaru
first
Usman.
African-born UFC champion, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm betting on that guy.
So you got. Let's
And
see.
who is Joanna? Who's the women? The
I'll
woman's
tell
title.
you. It's fucking Amanda Nunes.
Ah, I knew it. Yeah.
So I'm not betting against
I'm
her,
not
but it's
betting
her and
against her.
Jermaine Durandamy.
oh,
Jermaine
Randami.
Durandamy.
Randami.
Jermaine Randamy.
It's
And then it's
Randami.
Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski.
Oh yeah.
I don't know Volkanovski.
Holloway's gonna run through him. I
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to bet against
Poirier
Holloway.
fucked him up in the last fight.
Yeah,
But that was
did
at a
he
different
win?
weight class. Yeah, Poirier won. Yeah, he beat him, but it was a different weight class. Max Holloway went
Oh, he went up.
to 155.
He went down.
No, he went up to 155 because
That's
he's a
what it is.
145. He's a featherweight champ, Max Holloway. And then you got Nunez, and then on the main card you got Jose Aldo and Marlon Moraes, and then you got Peter Yan and Uriah Faber. So Uriah
Jose-
Faber's the first fight on the
Jose
main card.
Aldo and Marias.
Yep.
That's going to be a good fight. Have you seen the pictures of Jose Aldo? They like.
I think it's
they
Jose
did
Aldo actually.
Jose Aldo Jr. Whatever. They did like the weigh-ins yesterday, and he looked
Sick.
sick.
Did he?
Yeah, and then there's like everybody's like saying that he said that he's in like the best weight of his best condition, and I'm like,
That's
bro,
a
I can't
mental
fucking
thing,
tell
dude. It's a
because he looks
mental
like
thing.
shit.
He's saying that so the other guy doesn't
Yes.
think what everybody else thinks.
Marlon, what's their ages? Because Jose is getting
He's old. I don't know what Moraes' age
Yeah.
is, but so who you think's gonna win?
Who's Uriah Faber fighting?
Some guy I've never heard of. You probably heard of him though. Peter Yan.
How's it spelled?
Uriah Faber's. Has he always fought bantamweight?
Yeah.
Duh, they're so fucking small.
I
I
mean,
love
he's
watching
small.
them though. I love watching them. The California Kid.
How heavy is that?
That's like 135.
135, I think. Yeah.
I'd
And
be
then-
in there.
The bantamweight, and then it's featherweight, because
Bantam, feather. Yeah.
featherweight's 125, right? And Henry Cejudo is the champ of featherweight,
Feather. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Feather. It's feather bantam.
and Henry Cejudo is the champ of bantamweight because he beat
Wait,
T.J.
he's-
Dillashaw.
He's still champ.
Still champ because he beat
Man.
T.J. Dillashaw, and T.J. Dillashaw was running gear, boy.
Let me get a fucking. Yeah. Let me get a Cejudo fight.
I'd love to see Cejudo and Cody No Love, bro.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Cejudo, Cody No Love.
Because he's good. He's good against everybody but TJ.
But, TJ was cheating.
TJ was. Fucking
He was cheating, dude. He was out there fucking shooting up. He was out there drinking Wild Tigers before he went in the ring, bro. Fucking cheater, dude.
Yeah.
I'd hop in there on that.
Dude,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
he was cheating, and Henry Cejudo still knocked him out in the first 45
He-
seconds. Do you remember we were watching that in here,
That
weren't
was
we?
yeah.
Because I was
45
betting
seconds? I don't
that
remember
Dillashaw
that.
was going to win.
I don't remember it being that quick.
Maybe it wasn't 45 seconds,
I
but it
thought
was,
it was like
first round.
round
Nah,
two.
it was
It was
first
first
round.
round?
I'm almost positive.
Oh, shit, I'd
Yeah,
like to
it
rewatch
didn't make
that.
it. It didn't because he hit.
I need
hit-
that fight pass from you again.
I just canceled it, dude.
You didn't.
I had to, bro. I don't
Asshole.
use it. It's $10 a month. That's
Is it
fucking.
really?
It's $10 a month. That's $120
So how you
a
gonna
year.
get this fight? Because I thought you had to get fight pass to watch
Nah,
this
you
fight.
just get it on ESPN Plus.
Oh yeah.
You just get it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's an app for that.
Yeah,
there's
you
an app
just
for that.
order it on ESPN Plus.
So that's right.
But I
once-
canceled that too. But I'll use my buddy's.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my buddy's password.
Damn! I think I tried to use the ESPN Plus the other day.
It'll work through the end of the month. I just
Oh, okay.
canceled it. It'll work through the end of this month.
What else you got that I can have?
I got my neighbor's Hulu Plus, but I can't give you that because he won't let
Yeah,
me.
I got a Hulu Plus with a Showtime add-on.
That's sick. Hulu Plus is the shit.
Ray Donovan's back.
Live hockey on that shit, dude. Hulu Plus, live fucking
See,
hockey.
I got Sling. Oh
We
wait,
never
that's
actually hooked up our cable box because of all these apps. We have cable.
Yeah.
We pay for it, but
Cancel it.
Do you really?
Cancel
well,
it.
we got the baseline cable
Cancel
package, but I pay for the Wi-Fi on the package.
Yeah. What-
who
It's
you got
actually
it through?
cheaper. Spectrum.
All right, talk them into giving you a deal. I got internet for $45 a month. Nothing else.
See, we could have had. We got
nothing
that.
else.
We pay double that because we got the double bandwidth. We got like the
Trash, bro. My
I mean,
shit
I don't
never
think it's
lags
trash.
$45 a month. Never lags. Trash.
whatever.
They hit you. They fucking got you, bro.
I don't think they did.
My shit's triple bandwidth,
Nah, it's not.
$45 a month, bro. Triple rubber band.
No,
man,
but
bro.
like, look. So I got Sling, and I got the best Sling package you can get.
Oh, so you sling.
He's King
I try.
Sling, bro. He's
try.
King Dick Sling up in this
But,
bitch,
like-
bro.
That's only $48 a month with a DVR add-on.
So I can just get your password and we're good.
Well, no, because I'm spread thin.
I mean, apps are like socialism.
You gotta
We all
charge.
use
Spread
it.
You
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
charge for the password, bro. You got to
No.
charge like
Yeah.
$7.50 a month for the
Can't do
password.
it. It's like
Yeah.
socialism in apps. Like once one person has it, we all got it.
Can I
Yeah,
have it? Can
yeah.
I? But if you get too many people on it, it lags.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'm sure I got an app we can trade out somewhere.
All right,
along the
we'll figure that one out.
Dude, yeah, Sling must be cool. But see, Hulu has everything I want. Every Carolina Hurricanes game, bam.
No way. But
Every
like,
single one. I get everyone on Fox Sports now, though. Anyway,
and really all I use the Sling for is I watch ESPN and like TNT.
ESPN's free though, right? Oh, I guess you got to have a password for the.
No.
I use my parents. I stream all my
There you
shit
go.
off my parents'
Right.
Direct
so you,
TV.
So you got cable.
Yeah, I got cable for
You
free.
got it
for
right,
free.
For free.
When do you think they're gonna figure out how to keep you from doing that shit,
Hopefully never. 'cause
I
I
hope
use
not,
Sarah's
man.
dad's everything.
dude? Fuck paying for cable.
Yeah, because
dude.
I heard like the big thing with the Disney Plus was that they were going to figure out how to like not be able to give
Fuck
that
those
account out.
motherfuckers.
But like, friend of mine gave me her Disney Plus day one.
Dude, fuck
So
Disney.
I'm-
If they
I got
do
on
that,
two
if-
TVs
if
in my
Disney
house.
does that, fuck Disney.
Well, yeah.
Fuck Walt Disney.
Yeah, they've already ruined Star Wars.
Hey, dude, fuck
True.
him. So
True.
how did they ruin it? Like, did they take over
Well-
the Star Wars franchise?
So I don't know if I blame Disney for that or just like the people at Lucasfilm.
Well, Lucas don't have much to do with it.
Lucas
He got
doesn't
pretty
have anything
pissed-
to do with
He
it.
got pretty pissed off that they ran with the story and kind of
Yeah.
altered it. Because all the books that had been written 3 decades ago,
Yeah.
everybody was expecting X, Y, and Z to happen in all these knockoff movies they're making with
They
the
had nothing to do
franchise.
with it.
And all of a sudden, all these things we grew up reading
Yeah.
didn't happen.
And not
the
only did it
story
not
plot
happen,
changed.
but Lucasfilm has like invalidated that whole canon.
yeah,
So who wrote the books?
I mean, a ton of people wrote books.
yeah.
A ton of people.
Ah.
Like I said, for 30 years they've been writing like offshoot books and stuff.
Like I was obsessed with it as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But it was like Return of the Jedi. What was the other two? It was 3 main movies that were the shit.
I really
the
want to
old
see
shit.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire
Yeah.
Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then what was the other one?
The Force
New Hope.
Yeah.
A New Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanna
that was
see,
the very first one,
that
right?
was the very
That
yeah. I mean, that
one
was just called
shit.
Star Wars.
That was when Han Solo and they're in the fucking trash compactor
yes.
and it's closing in on them, and then like
Yes.
yeah,
Boba Fett falls in the big worm in the ground.
Return of the Jedi.
that's not New Hope because Boba Fett's not in New Hope.
That
No.
was my favorite part of all the movies.
He falls into the Sarlacc.
In the
Yeah.
second one though, what? Okay, so A New Hope, and then it was what? Return of the Jedi.
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, then it was Empire Strikes Back, then Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
So in Empire Strikes Back, they had Jabba the Hutt in that one.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
No,
because he
no.
wasn't in the first one.
No. Retroactively, he was in the first one.
But he wasn't actually physically in the first one.
right. No, Jabba was just like originally he was just in the third one.
Yeah. Oh,
Return
the
of
third
the
one.
Jedi.
Yeah, because see, I liked it whenever I just thought Jabba the Hutt was the creepiest fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
So like once you got up to those movies,
Yeah.
because I had A New Hope on VHS and I watched it a million fucking times,
Yeah.
and then my buddy had the other two, which we were obsessed with those and Jaws.
So in 97, when George Lucas remastered all the movies again, they took like an unused scene from A New Hope, where it's like sort of close to the beginning where they just hire Han Solo to take them on their adventure, and Han Solo, like they're just about to leave and they're at the Millennium Falcon, And in this like original unused scene, they have like this big fat dude who I guess originally was supposed to be Jabba the Hutt. It's just a fucking white guy in like a costume. And there was this whole scene about like, I get like, the same shit Han Solo always says. Oh, I'm gonna get you your money. I'm gonna get you your money or whatever. And I guess so. Like originally, Lucas didn't use it, and it like got edited out or whatever. So in '97, when he went back and like added all the extra shit to his movies, he brought that scene back and digitally inserted, like over top of this fat guy, a CGI Jabba the Hutt.
Damn, that's like
And it
the
looked
first,
terrible.
That's like the first movies really ever doing shit like that.
Well, I mean, not CGI. Like as soon as Lucas felt like he had the like, here's the thing, right? Some movies just don't need to be tampered with. You know what I mean? Like
He was reaching.
he really was, and this was years before. So you got to figure a Phantom Menace came out in.
I fucking loved episode 1, dude.
So that came out in like 2000, 99 or 2000. So this was a couple years before he had even started working on that when he remastered. And it's like some of the shit is cool. Like
Episode 1 was cool, dude.
episode 1.
I loved it, dude. I watched
as far
that.
As movies go, it was
Look,
kick-ass.
dude, I
As
watched
far as
that
the
movie.
Story goes, it was the worst part of the story.
Bro, I watched that
agreed.
movie
Yeah.
every single night when I was a kid in my VHS player. Every fucking night I watched it in order to fall asleep. So like I would watch the movie.
You
It was,
said you love a movie because it would put you to
dude.
sleep.
I
Yeah.
love. I know. I
Right.
love the movie though.
Yeah.
I love the movie.
I'll
but-
tell you what. The Nintendo 64 pod racing game.
Oh, it was the shit, dude. Star
Was the
Wars
shit.
Episode 1 Racer. Got it right now in that closet with
Yeah.
an N64.
Boom.
Yeah.
I think I remember hearing you talk about a video game competition.
Yeah, we need to do that.
I
We
was
need to
about
do
say,
that.
I'll come over and play that.
Dude, that
Yeah,
game
yeah.
rules, bro. You could run into rocks and blow up.
Uh-huh.
You don't remember Wave Race?
Oh, that was my shit.
You don't remember
think I do.
fucking Wave Race where they
Oh.
had the stand-up jet skis that had the rooster tails on them and you
Yeah.
could cut backflips and shit
Yeah.
through big rings in the
About
sky?
Star Fox.
Star Fox 64, dude.
That was
Fuck
the best
yeah.
thing ever. In
Dude,
that.
they were in X-Wing fighters.
Yeah,
They were riding around in
Yeah.
X-Wing fighters pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, dude. That game was so awesome, dude.
Yeah.
But look, I watched this is not an exaggeration whatsoever.
It probably is.
I watched episode 1 so many times
Yeah.
that the fucking tape came out of the tape.
I believe that.
The actual tape came out of the tape, and I
So-
was heartbroken.
I think they're bringing Darth Maul back.
Yeah, because I watched Han Solo, and he's in the very
Yeah.
end of it when Homegirl turns
Yeah.
on him.
So is it? I guess it's the Clone Wars show.
I don't think I saw that at all.
It's pretty cool. It's a cartoon.
I fucking love Star
But
Wars.
it's pretty cool.
dude.
It's
Anything,
pretty cool.
Every Star Wars I've ever
They
watched, I like.
show they show him like getting revived. Like somehow he lived from getting cut in half, and he's got like the robot legs and shit.
Yeah, he's like got 8 legs now.
Yeah,
Looks like a fucking octopus with a dual lightsaber.
yeah,
Dude, he looks like Satan on Wild
Yeah.
Tiger.
yeah.
Looked like that dude from Wild Wild West with the weird.
Yeah,
red hair,
yeah.
but in the future.
Wild Wild West with Will Smith.
And
Yeah.
see, they were gonna
Wiki
have
Wiki
him.
Wow Wow. Wiki Wiki
I
wow,
think they were
wow.
gonna have him be like a important part of like the sequel to Solo, but Solo, I guess, bomb. I didn't think Solo was that bad.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was kind of cool.
I enjoyed the fuck out of
It
it.
would have been
Yeah.
good if it was independent. Like Star Wars had never happened, and that was its own movie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like too many people are thinking they're reaching so far off to the sides of the stories
Yeah.
to make movies that it's like, let's get back to the fucking point.
Yeah.
We want to know what's about to happen.
Childish Gambino was the shit.
I think that
Come on.
I think the best Star Wars movie to come out in 10 years was Rogue One.
I can't remember which one that is.
So if anything, for the last
Is that the one where Princess Leia's old?
5 minutes. No,
No,
it's
that's like the prequel to the prequels prequel.
it takes place. Oh yeah, okay. So it literally takes place like a week before A New Hope happens.
Oh.
Like the last few minutes. Like okay, so the premise of A New Hope is
Obi-Wan.
destroying the Death Star.
Well, no, but okay. So the impetus, like the whole, what initially drives the plot of A New Hope is that the plans for the Death Star were stolen, and now we got to get those plans to the right people, right? So Rogue One is all about the theft of those plans.
Like the plans that show the weak spot.
Yeah.
So
This
the
girl's
only thing
dad-
that you can use to destroy the Death Star, that's why they stole the
Yeah,
plans.
this girl's dad that they actually kidnapped from his family designed the Death Star because
Right.
he was the boss OG of engineers back then, or in the future then. I don't know.
The old
In
black
con-
helmets. Remember the black helmets
Yeah.
that went?
And he hid a blueprint in this thing, and he told his daughter where to find it. So all these people were like really mad at this girl because they thought her dad was a traitor because he designed the Death Star, and she's not only got to get the plans, but she's got to convince the entire rebellion
Yeah.
that her dad wasn't a traitor. He hooked us up with this cheat code to blow this whole motherfucker up if you'll shut up and listen. They didn't want to listen for half of the movie.
Yep.
And then in the end, they get the plans, everybody dies, and she had fallen in love, and her and her boyfriend also died. You know, a good everybody's dead
Yeah.
ending. But
Ooh.
it worked out to where the plans made it right out at the last second. You see Princess Leia looking like young, hot Princess
Yeah.
Leia, grabbing the plans and saying thank you.
That's like the last scene of the movie.
And
so it
that's like-
literally
Yeah, but
leads
she's
right
old in that movie.
Up. Oh
No.
my fucking god! What movie?
The one you're talking about.
No, I'm
No,
not
this
talking
is
about
the-
that at all.
They use CGI to make her look
This
young.
is a prequel
No,
to
God
the
damn
middle.
it.
This is a prequel to the middle of the saga. Like
Oh,
if you
yeah,
took
I
a
gotcha.
break between the newest three, you know,
I
episode
disregarded
one-
that important piece of
Yeah,
information.
it takes
Sorry,
place
guys.
right
My
before.
bad.
This would
I'm
actually-
trying to nerd out with you guys, and
Yeah,
you keep
man.
putting me down. What the
God.
No,
fuck?
this would be like the
dudes?
fourth movie if you wanted to put it in order of sequence.
like
of
episode
events.
1, 2, 3, and then you got this.
It would
one.
be
Rogue
like-
One, and then
Yeah, it would be like episode.
actually it'd be 5, wouldn't it?
It would be like 3 3/4.
somewhere.
So why was this one so good?
It was just. It was
The storyline.
Yeah, it was good.
Banger.
It was good.
They
Yeah,
have
it was
sniper
really
rifles.
made. Yeah,
They have sniper rifles.
like it didn't have anything to do with Jedi's. It was just all.
So there was no
it was,
force.
Nah, not really. They don't really talk about the Force. This one guy, like
he
they-
says, "I am the Force." That one Chinese dude did the whole time.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
He was
like
blind and
used
he
the
was
Force
funny.
to like be a ninja or whatever. But like it was really cool. Like they had the last scene with Darth Vader
Yeah.
was I thought fucking worth admission alone because finally you see Darth Vader like a fucking badass. I think they honestly. So I've heard a rumor saying that they're gonna make a Darth Vader, like they're gonna bring what's his name, Hayden Christensen back for like
Anakin
a
Skywalker.
yeah, but like as Darth
With the
Vader,
rat
like
tails,
they're gonna he's
bro.
gonna be
He's
Darth
gotta
Vader.
have rat tails. Dude, why the fuck doesn't Darth Vader have rat tails coming out the back?
He
that
don't have any
pisses
hair.
me off, bro.
Got
They
burned
got
up.
Burned up.
Oh, that's right,
Lava.
dude. Everything should have burned up but the rat tail. If
That
you
would be
really
cool.
want to make a good movie,
Yeah,
rat
Rat
tail
tails.
Vader, bro.
I would've had
Rat
to-
tail fucking Vader,
He should have
dude.
used the Force to save the rat tail. I will
Yes.
say.
yeah, or himself.
Something.
Or Luke should have used the Force instead of. So instead of Darth Vader cutting Luke's hand off, he should have used the Force to bring like a rat tail back to Darth Vader's head, and then Darth Vader would have let him have his hand. You know what I'm saying?
He'd have been like, all right, we're good.
Okay, what's up with Baby Yoda? Where does this motherfucker come from? Because I've been seeing memes of him. Is this a new Star
Have you been
Wars?
watching The Mandalorian?
What is that? What,
So, all right.
what's
so
the Mandalorian?
Okay, so the Mandalorian is this. So what Boba Fett wasn't actually a Mandalorian, but his like
What is a Mandalorian?
it's a race of people,
Yeah,
and they're like tribe warriors,
yeah.
and they each have their own like distinctive armor. And like the story of Boba Fett is the son of Jango Fett, who was a clone. He was the basis for the clones in Episode 2.
I don't remember. I don't
All
remember.
the
I remember
stormtroopers
episode
are
1.
based
That's
off
it.
Yeah,
dude.
all the stormtroopers are genetic likenesses of this guy Jango Fett.
Okay.
Okay.
Bubba Fett's dad. I
Right.
call him Bubba Fett.
Well,
Called
of
him
course
that
you
my
do.
whole life.
Okay. So
Okay.
anyway, so the
course
show
you do.
The Mandalorian is all about this guy, and they don't say his name yet. They call him Mando for Mandalorian, and he's a bounty hunter and he's a badass. And the first episode is he gets a bounty where he's got to go retrieve this package. And at the end of the first episode, you see it's Baby Yoda, and they say like the package is 50 years old. Now remember, Yoda himself
Hundreds of years old.
was like hundreds of years old. So like,
He's still a baby, but he's 100.
well, he's 50 years old,
And he's a baby.
He's a baby. Yeah.
So
and
this
it's
is where
not
Baby
actually
Yoda came from.
It's not actually Yoda. It's just the race
That Yoda is.
that Yoda is. Yeah, and a lot of people say apparently George Lucas is like pissed about this because like for 40 years George Lucas made it a point like he never talked about like what their race is called or where they come from. He was
to
always
not
just
cause like separation. Or
Well,
to
to
not
not-
make it like our shit.
It was
like
the
the real
mystery
world.
of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was
It
the
was
mystery.
the allure of this one guy. They can tell you everything else, but you got to have that dude that everybody's like, "Where's this motherfucker?"
Yoda.
Yeah, exactly.
Yoda.
Yoda.
Yeah.
And that's all you knew was Yoda. And
Like
now,
there's one dude. Like you thought it was just one dude.
yeah. So, and I think in one of the movies they showed a female. I think her name was like Yonda or something. I've read that.
Rolanda.
I've read it online.
Bonquisha. Yolanda. It was Yolanda.
It probably was.
It was Yolanda.
close to Yolanda.
Yeah.
But,
and she spoke in reverse Ebonics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, right?
Yeah, that's
Cool.
what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I thought that
Yeah.
was it.
But no. So Baby Yoda isn't actually Yoda. It's just they just reference it. They call it the child, and
Yeah.
it's just so.
Don't ruin this for me because I'm going to watch it.
Well,
Where do
why
I
are you
watch
asking
it?
me?
No, because I wanted to know what it was. And where
Oh,
it I mean, you told me the first episode.
You can watch it on
Thank
Disney
you.
Plus.
I appreciate
Basically,
it.
the point
Let
is,
me get the password.
I can't do that.
Come
it's
on.
not mine.
Come on, bro.
All right, we'll talk.
I get it that it's not yours. Like, I can't give you my Hulu Plus because it's not mine.
Right.
I understand. I need a plug, though.
Well,
Just give me a plug. That's all I need.
All right, we'll
I need
talk.
to. I don't need you to be my middleman because I've heard about your middleman stories. I need you to just introduce me to the plug, dude.
yeah.
That's all I need.
I'll
dude.
give you the plug's number. Yeah.
Yeah, just give me the plug's number.
Yeah.
Just
So-
tag me in something.
Okay, so let me finish explaining this. So
I
basically,
fucking love you, dude.
I know I love you too.
You're fucking amazing.
Stop.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay.
All right. So the child, Baby Yoda, is the package, and he goes and he takes it back to the person who pays him to get the thing, and like he's leaving. He has a change of heart. He goes back. He kills everyone. He takes Baby Yoda back, and now
Saves
like
him.
yeah, now like all the bounty hunters are after him, and basically it's just like
It's Boba Fett's dad.
it's like no, it has nothing to do with Boba Fett.
Why'd you bring up Boba Fett?
'Cause I'm telling
it's his
you what
race
the-
of people.
Yeah, right. So Boba
You
Fett.
said it was Jango Fett.
None of them were actually Mandalorians. That's just where their armor came from. God, I sound
So
terrible. right
Boba
now.
Fett was not a Mandalorian.
Boba Fett was not a Mandalorian.
He just
used
stole
their-
the armor.
Exactly.
Ah.
But this guy is actually a Mandalorian.
Oh.
And apparently
what
they're-
about Jango Fett? What's up with him?
He wasn't a Mandalorian either.
So, but what movies is he in? 'Cause
He was in 2. He was in
I guess I
Attack
missed
of the
these.
Attack of the Clones.
Saw a little bit of that.
Well, he was in that.
Saw a little bit of.
Well,
How'd
What's
you
he
not
look
watch
like?
That one. That's
What's
the
he-
one where like
I watched a
starts
little
off-
bit of it, Brandon. You heard me say that,
Oh,
right?
Did you at least see the spaceship crash?
Uh-uh.
Oh man,
Oh,
you missed
yeah.
all the good parts.
God damn it. I just felt like I was like for real a real Star Wars fan if I only watched the old ones for a while.
what? You're a fucking idiot.
And then I loved
You gotta watch the new ones, but then you gotta complain about them. That's what
Yeah.
makes
Yeah,
you a Star Wars
I just
fan.
dude, I can't
You've got to
complain
get
about
on the internet and bitch about something once a day to do with Star Wars, and you're a fan.
Hell yeah, I like that. I like that. See, I watched Solo the other night. Fucking loved it. Fucking loved it, dude.
All
I just
right.
love the aliens and
so look, so that's
Boba Fett.
that's Jango Fett.
Oh, so he's silver.
yeah.
Boba
and,
Fett's green.
and then Boba Fett's green, and now I'm going to show you what the Mandalorian looks like.
Yeah, Brandon, you helped me cut that wood right there.
Yeah,
That's why you were talking about that table.
Yeah, that's that Florence wood.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It did turn out cool.
It did.
I stained it. I clear coated the
So
top.
that's
I
what
left
the
a little
Mandalorian
bit
looks
of oh yeah. Yeah. Those are badass motherfuckers right there then.
guess.
Dude, Boba Fett had a fucking jetpack.
Yeah.
Jetpack?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You don't think Iron Man came from that? Come on, bro.
Iron Man was created in like 1963.
Yeah, a long time before
so-
that. Dude, I had one of the very first Iron Man comics, like a fucking original. I don't know
Really?
where
What
the
was it
fuck
called?
it's at. I don't know. It was fucking 20 years ago. I was like 8.
Then do you have it?
No, I don't know where it's at. No clue. It was in a
Wow.
plastic case. It's probably in my mom's house somewhere. It was in a plastic case. None of the edges were fucked up.
You're probably sitting on a big chunk of money that could pay for your studio.
It wasn't the first one, but it was one of the. It was like number 4.
That's still fucking worth a lot of
Yeah,
money.
it is.
Dude, I had it
For
in a
sure.
plastic thing, and I drew a picture of Iron Man. Like on the cover, he's like this. He's got his hands down like this, flying. You know how he does his hands like that when he's flying?
Yeah.
And he's like got his head up, and I drew a picture of that, and I fucking loved the picture. Like I just copied the one that was on there, like basically looked at it and copied it.
I drew Dragon Ball Z pictures growing up.
Did you?
That was my thing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I drew them, but I actually learned to draw because I would trace them and then tell people I drew them.
Yeah.
And then after like years of tracing these pictures as an elementary school kid, like eventually
You could just draw 'em.
You just know how to draw them.
I thought about getting into Dragon Ball Z actually, like as an adult, like a
See,
couple
that's
months
something
ago.
I can get. I pay for a Funimation account. I'll hook you up with that, and you can watch Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
What's
and
Funimation?
Funimation is the studio distributor of like a shitload of anime.
Do I download the app?
Download the app, and I'll
send
give
me
you
the,
the.
send it to me right now.
I'm
just
actually
while we're-
like I'm on episode 130 of Dragon Ball Super right now.
Where,
so tell
okay,
me,
so where are
get
you?
no, get
Because
me
I watched,
into it.
I
Get
watched
me
a lot
into
of that.
it.
Where
Come on.
are you at the tournament?
Yeah, it's literally on the last 5 minutes.
Oh,
of the
okay.
Hey, don't ruin anything for me, but
Well, you gotta-
get me into it.
All right,
Jesus
Goku.
So what's
goes-
it about?
So
What's-
much.
I mean, I've seen some episodes
All right,
growing up, but
so after all the Dragon Ball Z shit happens and all the universe is finally at peace.
well, I'm gonna
Goku-
start at the first.
Yeah, Goku goes to God basically, like the god of everything, and he like accidentally talks him into having a tournament that decides what universes get to stay existing and which ones don't.
Holy shit!
So there's
Tournament
this
of Power.
Yeah, there's this big build up, and then like, Earth is universe 7, so we're the 7th universe out of 12 or 13, and and they pick 4 that are just too good to be in it because they'd kill everybody. So they're like, "You all are awesome. Y'all can just be okay." And Goku didn't mean to, but basically he's going to get like all but one universe destroyed.
So he went to go talk to God and like talk God into destroying
Isn't that the
universe.
Zenny?
Yeah, the little Zenny God's the same person, but he's got a twin. He's got his youth side and his old side, but they look identical because
Right.
God don't age. So God got bored being God, and he made himself a partner, which is actually just himself. So God's got a clone of himself in this.
See, the thing is, we're jumping way ahead. 'Cause you
Yeah.
gotta,
No,
you
I
gotta
know.
watch
So
Dragon
how
Ball
does it
Z
start
first.
out? Like, what is it about?
What is Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, what's it about? Tell
So-
me what it's about, because I've seen
Oh,
some
God.
episodes.
I mean,
No,
what the
listen,
fuck?
I've seen some
All right.
episodes, so I know you can go Super Saiyan. I know kind of what a
Okay.
Dragon Ball is, but I don't really.
So
Tell
Dragon
me what a Dragon
Balls,
Ball is.
Dragon Balls are,
Orange.
yeah. So Dragon Balls are basically like genie lamps, and if you get the 7 Dragon Balls together and you say a chant or whatever, they're going to combine, and a dragon is going to come out, and
There's-
the dragon is going to grant you 3 wishes.
There's no
Oh,
password
shit.
for Earth's Dragon Balls, though. Only passwords.
Oh.
on the
So
Namek
each
one.
The Namek.
planet has its own Dragon Balls.
Not every planet.
yeah,
just, like,
potentially.
one here and there.
Yeah.
So how do they find these Dragon Balls?
Well,
With
they
a
have
radar.
scouters or whatever
They
trackers.
put off a power, and Dragon Ball Z, all of them, like, people measure power, and everybody's got their own little power, like, energy that comes off of them and transmits. And this girl invented a way of, like, scouting the power with these radars and these little screens.
Like
So
Duck
they-
Scouting.
Yeah, so they
Boom.
basically
Yeah.
use thermal imaging, and, like, they're like, oh, it's that way, and they just travel around and find
Dude,
them.
I'm in.
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah.
You got me at Duck Scout.
Okay, so Dragon Ball Z. It starts off with
So Goku's your main character, or there's a bunch of main characters?
Goku's your main character,
Yeah.
but you have Goku's son, Gohan, and you have Piccolo. See, Dragon Ball Z is actually the sequel
Piccolo's the
series
green guy.
Yeah.
to Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is when Goku is a little kid and he's got to like save the Earth from King Piccolo,
So
who
is
was a bad guy.
Goku like a Japanese kid?
No,
Well-
he's actually a Saiyan from another planet. That
Yeah,
got sent
but he
here
lives
by
on
his
Earth.
parents.
Yeah.
So he's like an alien.
He's
He
like
is.
Superman. He's actually 7 times stronger than Superman by science.
Right.
Holy shit, this is amazing.
Right.
Where do I start? At Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball is unimportant.
Yeah, just watch
Dragon
Dragon,
Ball
Ball
Z.
Z.
So Dragon Ball came out after Dragon Ball Z.
No, Dragon Ball
Came
out
before.
first. Yeah.
But it
And then
has
they
no
realized
relevance.
and then they realized
Exactly.
that Dragon Ball Z ruled.
Yeah, well, so like Dragon Ball is like a lot simpler and a lot more like for kids and tame.
Dragon Ball Z is
Ish.
like beat your ass.
Your
Yeah.
boy would like Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
At his
okay.
age now,
Okay.
Yeah.
give him 5 years and he'd like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Dragon Ball Z is where people get gutted and shit.
I'll be real, dude. We watch WWF now.
I thought they
Yeah.
called it something different now.
We
like
watch
NEW.
WWE, dude.
Ugh.
We watch it now,
Pass.
but we like to watch the old WrestleManias with like Undertaker
See,
and Ric
I would
Flair
be a
and
UFC
shit.
fan if they had a bar fight category that went more
Ah.
along WWF lines, where it
Well,
was
it's
just like
turning
6
into that.
dudes in an octagon, last
Yeah.
man standing wins.
That'd be crazy.
Like a Royal Rumble.
That'd
Yeah,
be
like,
crazy.
that
no
would be
weight
cool.
and then somebody
classes.
just
They
throws a
have that,
chair in
though.
every once in a
Haven't
while.
you seen that? They
Yeah,
have like
it's
team,
dudes bare
MMA.
bare knuckle beating the fuck out of each other.
No, I'm talking about like in a oversized octagon. They have like 3 or 4 man teams.
Dude,
But there
that's
needs to
insane.
be
Where they just-
Budweiser cans and other miscellaneous weapons
Bar
thrown
stools.
about,
Pool
bar
cues.
stools, things of this nature.
Yeah,
and a bar fight category.
billiard
God
balls.
Damn it.
I mean,
Yeah.
if the martial arts can have drunken kung fu or whatever the fuck they call it, the drunken fist, there's actually a thing that's recognized as
Yeah.
a martial art.
I want an all transgender one where they beat the fuck out of each other.
Really?
Absolutely.
Did you see the
Transgender
Olympics
men.
thing with that though?
No.
dude, that got real quick.
With
What, somebody-
it was weightlifting.
Yeah, if you're transitioning, you can't be in the Olympics in like the category that you're transitioning to. Like, if you're a
Duh.
man, yeah.
Duh.
But
Yeah.
people got very upset about this.
Yeah,
And this was the one thing that I try to step lightly because Sarah cares deeply about
Yeah.
those issues.
yeah.
And I'm learning to care, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. Like, not my problem is a terrible attitude to have in life. I'm learning. But
yeah.
I'm trying to be more empathetic in this. And, like, that was the one time I was morally stumped. Like, well, it makes perfect logistical sense that this should be a rule. Like, there should not
For
be
sure.
a
Yeah.
dude competing in weightlifting against
Women.
women that have been women their whole life. And
Right.
This soon-to-be woman had been a man for 28 years.
It's like a woman running fucking test. It's like a woman running steroids for 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Full
Exactly.
test.
To me,
Like,
I mean, that's the way I look at it.
yeah.
Make a whole league for these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Just make a league. You got your own fucking league. Compete there.
But see, then that sounds separatist.
But
But
the
we have men
Special
and
Olympics.
women's. We have men's leagues and women's leagues.
Yeah,
We have the Special Olympics.
that's true.
I
And
mean,
we have men's leagues and women's
But
leagues.
that's kind of grandfathered into.
they don't let
acceptance.
people with amputated legs run in sprinting competitions in the Olympics. I mean, you're replacing.
They let that
muscles.
one guy
Yeah.
run, and he won.
That's why they.
He
Tink
also
Tink,
killed-
little Tink Tink.
He also killed that dude. Killed his wife.
The guy with the fucked up leg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
the
he?
Blade Runner.
Did he?
Yeah.
You can't say Blade Runner to him, guy. That's fucked up.
No, he chose that name.
Oh, did
He
he?
embraced it.
He
Blade-
used that blade on his
Well,
wife.
see, the thing is, he was called the Blade Runner before he ran his
Off
blade.
his wife.
Yeah,
So he shot his wife through the door.
Oscar
He was
Pis-
that guy.
Oscar
No
Pistorius.
way. He's the guy that shot his wife through the door.
I don't know if he shot it
Yeah,
through
he
the
shot
door.
his wife through the fucking bathroom door.
Oscar
I didn't know
Pistorius.
he was the amputee dude with the fucking Tink Tink, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I don't know what you mean when you say tink tink. but
Cat
he didn't-
Williams talked about it in his
Little
stand up.
Tink Tink.
Yeah, dude. He called him Tink Tink in
Yeah.
his stand up. He had a
I
whole
mean,
bit
he
about
killed-
that guy.
yeah, he
That
killed
was
the
one
shit
of
out of his
best
wife.
stand-ups he did,
Dude,
too.
wasn't that Pimp Chronicles?
Yeah, that's when he talked about his kid getting put on Adderall too, and he was running, and then he just
shit.
said, "Poom."
It got stuck.
Yeah,
And that's when he was talking about the cereal being on top of the refrigerator. Them assertants done came in here and took our cereal. God damn.
I asked my kid, "What is he doing? Thinking about running?"
What about the one where he comes out to hustling?
Oh yeah.
Which one was that? He's like, every day I'm hustling, and he's like catching the ball. and he's like hitting. He does this whole dance to it.
Yeah.
The Rick Ross thing.
Is that when
was
he's in the
Pimp-
green? I've seen
Nah,
when he
Pimp
talked about
Chronicles is the
Seattle.
green. I'm pretty sure.
All right, I've seen that one, and I've seen that one, and I think
That's
I've
when he
seen one
talks
when
about
he's
Tink
in the,
Tink.
in the purple. See, I
I
think,
think the purple's when he comes out to every day I'm
Yeah, he
hustling.
talked about
hustling.
Seattle in that one, about not being able to pick out pimp clothes for
Yeah.
Seattle.
Dude, he was the best.
now
back
I
in
gotta
the
go
day.
watch it. I think it's
He's
the
the
shit's on
OG,
Netflix, right?
dude. He's the OG Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
He's like the OG for sure, dude.
I watched the
Cryptochronic kind of light. You don't
the
remember
most
that
recent
bit?
Kevin Hart was terrible.
What, the paralyzed one?
Nah, I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't his best work.
Isn't he
What?
paralyzed?
No, he's good.
He
Is
broke
he?
his back.
Yeah, he broke his back.
Oh.
That was like a year. He's good.
Yeah.
He's good now.
Yeah, I saw a video. Do you follow him on Instagram?
Yeah.
I saw a video of him talking shit to himself in the mirror
Yeah.
about being a bitch. He's like, Kevin, you a bitch. Kevin, you a bitch, Kevin.
I'm not his biggest fan.
I love the
Yeah.
Laugh at My Pain was fantastic.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
yeah, like the way my bank account is set up is
That was great.
That was funny, but
you ever go night night.
we had
Dude, that's the
Kevin-
best one he ever had.
You know-
That's the best stand-up special he ever had.
Or
with
when he's
that one.
talking about taking his kid to see Dave Chappelle.
I don't remember that.
No, Dave Chappelle talked about taking his kid to see him.
Oh yeah.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, don't take away from greatness. 'Cause
No.
Dave Chappelle owned being
Yeah.
burnt out, and that was one of my favorite
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle comedies
Yeah.
that he did after he lost the limelight, because he basically said he made a whole set out of embracing being
Yeah,
done.
that's true. I
And it
remember
was
that.
fucking hilarious.
He's
Yeah.
the great. He's the GOAT.
That's
Dave
why I don't
Chappelle's
like
the
Kevin
GOAT,
Hart, 'cause
in my opinion.
Dave Chappelle would get nitty gritty, raunchy, dirty, and just say everything everybody
Yeah.
else was too terrified to say. And now we got Kevin Hart, and he's like a G-rated. Like, am I?
He
But
is.
okay.
I mean, Hollywood's only going to give you one token black comic at a time.
At a time.
And I feel like they wasted it with this one.
Bro, what if they did?
Okay, so I don't look at it like that, but that makes sense to me. Okay, I understand
Yeah.
what you're saying, but
Of course.
to me, there's
For the
like
masses.
to me that there's so many different kinds of comedy and it's subjective, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you might not think somebody's funny that I think's fucking hilarious.
I mean, he's funny. Don't get me wrong.
Kevin
but
Hart?
I think, yeah, he's
He's
got some good
terrible in
jokes.
movies.
But
First
here's
of
the
all,
thing.
let me say that his
Yeah.
movies fucking blow.
Yeah.
His stand-up's phenomenal. To me, I just think it's great.
We all know
I think
Hollywood
it's great.
is racist, and if I'm going to embrace and accept this idea that the world has, its P's and Q's and racisms and shits, which it probably does, and Hollywood gives us one token black comic at a time to really just fucking ram into everything, be it
Yeah.
TV shows and
He-
movies.
He is
to
that
stand
guy.
up.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be wasted on a white black guy. Kevin Hart is whiter than most,
And the
of
same
people
goes
I
for
know.
He
women.
really is,
The same
dude.
goes for women, like Tiffany Haddish.
Who is that?
She's a fucking comedian, and she's in everything now.
Never
and
heard
it's
of her.
It's the same thing that what you're talking about. Hollywood lets you have one, like they pick it.
Oh, she a black
Like,
lady?
Yeah, and
Oh,
like
okay.
I didn't. I fucking,
She's short
I
hair?
fucking hate
Short
her.
hair?
No, she's got a big mole on her. I fucking can't say. She was in the Kevin Hart movie, and I definitely.
I don't watch any of his movies.
No,
'cause
it's the
except
one he
for
just
the ones
came
with
out
the Rock.
with.
The ones with the Rock are funny to me.
I didn't
like
even think
him and
CIA
the Rock.
was funny. Central
I've never
Intelligence
seen
or whatever.
that, but I like him and the Rock. I think they're great together.
I think they're funnier together in real life than they ever are in any
for
movies.
sure. I think Brian Callen's funnier on podcasts than he is in anything.
Yeah.
His podcasts are fucking ridiculous. His stand-up's good, but it's not like
Yeah.
his podcast. You know what I mean? Some
Yeah.
dudes are just funnier when they just talk. When they're just being themselves. You know what I mean? Have y'all seen Avengers Endgame?
Yeah, of course.
All right, don't talk about that. But have you seen Avengers Infinity Wars?
Yeah.
of course.
You're
Okay,
way too
I've only
late for
seen him.
spoiler
I've
alert.
only
Yeah.
no. I don't want to hear it because I just saw Infinity Wars.
Oh.
So I saw the end where the green guy, or the blue guy, or the dude with the big goddamn what's his name?
I think we could tell you the ending and you wouldn't understand. it
Probably
because it's
not.
spoiled.
Probably not. But I love how all the superheroes are in one movie.
Yeah.
I think that's so fucking cool because like Guardians of the Galaxy, I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
So wait, you just saw what? You just saw
Whatever's on
Infinity
net,
Wars?
I get free shit, bro. Whatever's on the free shit, that's what I watch. I watch free shit, bro.
There was a decade build up to that,
To Infinity War.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Endgame. Like I thought when I saw Infinity Wars, I was like, bro, this is fucking amazing.
I thought
But-
Infinity Wars was fantastic.
Watch Endgame.
What's it on?
That's
Is it
on
free?
Disney.
Okay, I need a password. Anybody listening to this gives me a password, I'll suck your dick. Okay? Remember where you heard it. Bradley, don't text me the password right now. I ain't sucking your dick on the podcast.
Damn.
Dude, when you talked about, so you know what Wild Wild West is, Will Smith.
Yeah.
So I remember at Burger King.
I got the Wild Wild West sunglasses at Burger King,
Hey,
bro.
dude,
yes.
dog,
Yes.
I can't believe you
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
knew what I was
Yes.
gonna say. I paused
Yeah,
just
bro.
to see if
I
somebody knew.
Yes, bro. I had. They were like the real
circles.
Little, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
bro.
bro. And I remember I wore them one day. I wore them like for like a week or so. I thought I was fucking
Coolest
motherfucker
dude.
ever.
They had them for
Yeah.
the Men in Black.
That's
too.
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, did you see
I
it?
thought I was literally the only person
Nah,
on
bro.
the planet that knew what those things were.
I rocked them shades too for like probably a month.
I think I still have them in
They-
my house, actually.
Dude,
Oh, my
Dude,
God.
they came with a little case.
Yeah.
They came in a little soft case or a hard case or something.
I think it was like a
you could clean them.
microfiber thing. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And
Wow.
so were they in the actual Burger King meal, or did you have to send off to get those motherfuckers?
No, I got them at Burger King.
Okay, I
You
couldn't
bought
remember.
them there. They
Yeah.
were like $3 or some shit.
Yeah,
Your
my
parents
mom bought
It was
them,
like when they
yeah.
used to sell the glasses that you'd walk in and they'd have the one stand that showed you your Happy Meal toy, and then the next stand was like the upgraded toy your parents could purchase you, and it'd be like
Yeah.
either like an Iron Man cup, Wild Wild West glasses, Men in Black glasses.
Yeah.
or
That was so cool.
Yeah.
This has been the most nostalgic, nerdy
For
podcast
real.
we've done yet.
Yeah, I love
like
it, man. I live for nerd shit.
Dude, I like it.
Live
dude.
for it.
I'm like trying to nerd out with y'all. So
You have
fuck
got
you
to watch.
for fucking talking shit to me about Endgame. Is it free?
You have to watch Endgame, bro.
I have to because I
Because
just
how
saw.
could you watch it? It leaves off on the everybody fucking dusted away.
I know, but that was so
Oh.
cool to me. I love
Endgame-
that.
look, I'm
I
trying
love
to tell
Tony
you-
Stark, bro. That's my homie.
I'm trying to tell you
You
that
kind of remind me. You kind of look like
Endgame-
Stark, bro.
Endgame is the most satisfying. Like, if you're invested at all in any of the storylines,
I'm
it is
invested in the characters
so-
from the originals. is
so
what I'm
satisfying to watch.
telling you. So is Infinity War like the first one where they all come together?
No, I mean, well,
It's like
yeah, I get like all the characters come together.
Yeah, but what was
Yeah.
before Infinity War?
Avengers.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I've seen the Avengers.
movies.
Yeah.
So
I've
there's
seen
Avengers,
those.
there's Age of Ultron, and then there's Infinity War and Endgame.
Okay, I've never seen Age of Ultron or Voltron or whatever you're saying. What is that?
It was cool.
What is it?
It's just the sequel to the Avengers. It's just Ultron is
But you also had the Thor movies that were coming out at the same
Thor's
time
so
that brought
badass.
in the Guardians of the Galaxy, so they all got tied in together.
Thor. Which
Rag-
one? Ragnarok. Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, but the-
Thor got hooked up into their spaceship, and that's how he gets back for the end games.
No.
So what's the
No,
big
wait.
guy's name?
No.
What's the guy with
What?
the
I
Infinity
messed this
Stones?
up.
What's his name?
Thanos.
All right, so
I messed
Thanos
something up here.
is Thanos related
you're
to Thor,
confused.
or are they both just
No.
gods?
No, Thanos isn't a god. He's from Titan.
But Thor's a god.
Thor is a god. Yeah.
That's why he fucks motherfuckers up with
Yeah.
like one fell.
Have you seen Ragnarok? Oh,
Wait, what is that?
gotta see that. It's
It-
the third Thor movie. Literally
Okay.
the only Thor movie worth watching.
It was like a comedy.
I'm
Yeah.
about to buy Disney
It
Plus
was
straight
really,
up.
bro. You have to.
I'm about
It's
to just buy it.
$7.99 a month, bro. It's so worth it.
I'm buy, and I need the.
They got the Jeff Goldblum show on there. I haven't watched. They have
How
every.
have you not watched that?
I
you
just-
want
I
to
don't
touch
know.
his hog, bro.
I know, bro,
You
I
want to
know.
touch his hog with your
I
mouth,
know.
dude. You want to lick his
They have
hog.
everything Star Wars, everything Marvel, obviously everything Disney, and National Geographic shit too.
I honestly didn't realize how much shit was Disney.
They're buying
it is
it
now.
all.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. I didn't
Yeah.
even know they bought Star Wars and shit.
That was years ago.
You didn't see the Mickey Mouse memes with Darth Vader bent over in front of Mickey Mouse, and Mickey
can't
Mouse was
remember.
saying, "Who's your daddy?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Mickey
didn't
Mouse
see it.
is making Darth give him a blowy.
So they got Star Wars at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that.
I think that's. I want to go. Yeah.
I'd like to
think
go
that
to
shit is
Harry
cool.
Potter World too. Let me just fucking.
I'm not
chalk
even
that
a
up.
huge Harry Potter fan,
Love
but I
Harry
think that shit
Potter.
would be cool.
I read all the fucking books.
Yeah.
Watched all the movies, dude. I loved
You
Harry
seen
Potter.
Fantastic Beasts?
I tried to watch it.
I
Couldn't really
saw the
get
first
into
one
it.
was cool,
Couldn't really get into it.
but the first one you could tell was a lead up, like, and then they got
That's
Johnny Depp
J.K.
in the
Rowling
second
too,
one.
right? She wrote those books. I'm pretty
Yeah, but
sure.
I don't think they're not books though. They're
Well,
they're
she
literally.
had something to do with that movie, right?
I mean, she might have creative license because she owns the
Dude,
property.
check her net worth real quick. Wait, let's guess.
don't give a
Let's
fuck.
get. I want to know, bro.
700 million.
More
How
than
much?
that.
How much
Really?
you
She
think?
took herself out of being a billionaire from giving to charity.
That's right. All
Holy
right.
shit! Well, that
So I'm
gives
gonna
us-
say 900 million.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say 919.
919.
What you think?
I'd say 932.
900, 919, and 932. What is it? Which is it?
It's legit 1 billion.
Oh,
she's
she's
back up.
a billionaire.
She's the first person in history to ever make herself not a billionaire from donating to charity.
Wow, that's insane.
Good for her.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
That's why the sequel came out, The Fantastic Beasts. She had to recoup that philanthropy, you know.
Damn.
Gotta get it back.
So she does have something to do with that, with Fantastic Beasts.
Well, she's got to get money from it. It's her creative property. Even if she didn't do anything.
No, I'm just
to
saying.
the
So
whole
she
world.
wrote books.
Yeah, they based that off of her property, so they have
Okay.
to give her a royalty. That's like every time they play a song on a commercial, that dude gets a check.
Yeah.
So it's just the same premise.
Yeah.
I don't think she's really like a greedy bad person, so I don't know.
Probably not. Dude, Harry Potter, dude, and the Sorcerer's Stone was the coolest fucking book, dude. That's the first book I ever got lost in.
I went to see
Yeah.
that movie. And we took a couple Xanax before we walked in. And I saw the opening credits and then woke up at the end credits.
Nice.
Wow, dude, that's amazing.
I'll never forget that.
That's
because
truly
I
amazing, dude.
I'll never forget that because
Yeah?
Brandon drank a wild tiger and went in there and watched it and ripped the fucking seat in front of him out of the fucking ground, dude.
With my feet.
I used to take a bunch of triple C's and go to the movies, dude. Y'all ever take triple C's?
Yeah, I did in the Marines a lot.
nah, I drank Robitussin a couple times.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Robo Trip, same thing as triple C's.
I was actually in the desert whenever I was about to get out. Where I went out to Palm Springs, 29 Palms, CAX they call it, and these new pilots would be doing their pre-deployment workups or getting graded as a new pilot. And as an FO, I would go out there to grade them on their airstriking capabilities. So like I'd have all these abandoned tanks, trucks, boxes, buildings, and things that I could see from this little observation thing I had, and I would sit out there and call in airstrikes all day. And you were in the middle of the desert, and we'd stay out there for 3 days at a time. We'd take all the food, drinks, like it had power in our little Connex box. It was like a shipping container we lived in for 3 days.
Holy shit,
And
dude.
yeah, no cell phone service. Was fucking terrible. But I'd go out there and I'd always take like a bunch of liquor and triple C's with me, and I would got all hopped up.
Calling
on-
in airstrikes?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. I can't even imagine, dude.
I got all hocked up on them one night and stayed up for like a day and a half just chugging the liquor and taking them, and my buddy was doing most of the hard work, like holding down the fort, legitimately holding down the fort. and,
Right.
and this fucking colonel pulls up, and like I was sitting in an old beat up jet that they had sitting out there near a Connex box, and I was singing Highway to the Danger Zone at the top of my
Oh
lungs.
my god.
Because there was dragons and shit
Kenny
going
Loggins.
around. And this colonel walked up, and I was like, "What's up, bro?" He's like, "How long have you fucking been out here?" I was like, 2.5 days. He goes, "Are you out of water?" I was like, "I spilled it on day one." He sent like these people. Like an hour later, this dude left, and these guys came out to get me and my buddy. And like I poked my head in, I'm still all fucked up. I was like, "People!" with my crazy eyes and just looking wild. Like had a little beard going. I was tight. Dude.
Hell yeah.
I'll never forget that. I got back.
Calling in. There's no better triple C story than that right there.
They
That's the greatest triple C story I've ever heard.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Dude,
I went
that's
home
the
a couple
best.
weeks later. Needless to say, they were a little worried about my drinking at this point.
Holy shit. They didn't know you've been eating triple C's.
No,
dude.
it was so hard to get help in the military because I would always have to. I didn't drink a lot back then. I would if it's all I could get, but I loved drugs. And so I kept getting into, like, never trouble, but I would get myself into weird situations that they would be like, "Brandon, do you have a drinking problem?" And I'd be like, "Yeah."
Yes.
I couldn't be like, "Yeah, I took like 16 perk 30s."
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And they, well, you know, that was when they first came out. Like, it went from
How you getting
10s
perk 30s in the military, dude? You ain't got a
Same way
name
you-
drop.
the
But
same way you get them. You call your drug dealer and you go pick them up.
oh, so you're in America
Yeah.
doing this.
Well,
Okay.
if I was in Iraq, I would take them out of the little, the corpsman's rooms. Their drug closets were like the closet behind you. Like, you just punch the wall and take whatever you wanted.
Holy shit.
I would steal like 200 Percocets at a time.
I
Why
guess they
would I
have a
waste
bunch
my
of
time?
painkillers
Yeah,
because
they
people
had
get
everything
shot and
there.
shit.
And they didn't want to invest money in making these rooms like people proof, so they're drug cabinets were literally just fucking cabinets, dude. You didn't have to withdraw in Iraq. I'll put it that way.
Holy shit,
And I
that's
always-
crazy.
Every time
This has
they
been
ask
fun,
me-
but I gotta go.
Now I wish I'd have joined the military. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's the first time Bradley's ever said that on a
Yeah,
podcast.
I gotta go.
Pussy's calling him.
No,
Gotta be, dude.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
It
I'm
is.
about to buy
It is.
fucking. We'll cut it off.
I'm going to a game night.
I'm about to buy Disney Plus.
You should, bro. It's so.
Did you send
so
me the
worth it.
anime fucking password?
No, I'm about to.
Can you do that?
I will
Could
do that
you?
right now.
Would you?
I will.
Dude, we covered a lot. We nerded out.
We need another one of these.
I like this,
Yeah.
dude. This was fun.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys doing it. Brandon, it's good to have you on for the first time, dude.
Yeah, first time.
It's fun. I
First
enjoy it.
timer, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Did better
Womack
than
Electrical
Chris.
Contractors. Hit them up. If you need lights, hit up Womack Electrical Contractors. 910-231-7679 Wesley.
Womack.
Womack. Thank
Womack.
you guys for listening to the Hunt for Greatness podcast. Subscribe. And that is it. Thank you.
It's blue cheese.